Hey, welcome to FBC Kids Virtual Worship Episode 8. And this is a very special episode. Why, Ellie?
Because it's Mother's Day.
That's right, it's Mother's Day. I'm here with Ellie, my daughter, and we're very excited what we got in store for my wife, her mom, and I hope you got some big stuff in store for your mom. But we gotta get started, so let's kick things off with
Mother's Day!
Oh, come on, it's just Mother's Day.
This is Rhett Roberts with the Ball Brothers. I just want to wish all the moms out there a happy Mother's Day. I can't imagine my life without your love, guidance, and support.
Hey, it's Chad McCluskey with the Ball Brothers. Just wanted to wish all of the mothers out there a very, very happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much for all you do for us and our families. We hope you have an absolutely beautiful day.
Hey FBC kids, this is Daniel Ball with the Ball Brothers. Today is a very special day. It's Mother's Day. Everybody needs to do something special for their mom today. Maybe you can look around the house, find a piece of paper, and make her a homemade card. I'm sure she would love it. Just make sure to obey and be extra sweet to your mom on her special day.
Growing up, us boys would often say, the many times we'd get in trouble, is that our dad would discipline us, but our mom, she would discipline us with attitude. But it made us into the men that we are today. So to all those mothers out there, happy Mother's Day.
All right, it's time for a little game that we like to call Mama's Boy. So you all know Pastor Tony is my brother, and this is my mom. She's in Summerville, Alabama.
Say hi, Mom.
Hey. All right, so Mom is going to join us for this game because we got to have a mom in this game because it's a Mother's Day game. And the way the game works is basically I'm going to ask my mom a number of questions about Tony, and Tony's going to ask Mom a number of questions about
Dave.
And if Mom gets more questions correct concerning or about me, then
We will say your Mama's boy.
I'm Mama's boy. And that means I'm the favorite son. So it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
And
I'm pretty sure how this is going to go, but we can go through this anyways if it makes you feel better.
What makes me uncomfortable about this game is Tony wrote the questions that I'm to ask Mom about him. So they might be really easy questions, so he has an easy win.
These are not easy questions.
Mom, so here's the thing. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to start it off, all right? Are you ready, Mom? I'm going to start this off. And I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. First one I'm going to ask you about Tony is, what was, Are you ready? I don't want to mess you up. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. All right. What was the name of Tony's dog that he had in Alabama when he was a kid? What was the name of Tony's dog that he had in Alabama when he was a kid?
Malachi.
We never had a dog called Malachi.
Yes, we did. It was my dog.
Sam.
It was Sam, but it's too late. It doesn't matter.
My dog was Sam.
Ma, it doesn't.
I said Sam.
You did not. You said Malachi.
Mom, the whole
Malachi.
Ma, the whole world is watching right now, and you said Malachi first. Okay. So the kids are watching, Mom. You can't lie.
Let's just stop. This is not going well.
No, this is going great.
No, all right. Okay, that's O for me. So,
can we make a note real quick that Mom named my dog that I had as a kid? Folks, that was my dog, Malachi. It wasn't Tony's dog, so no point for Tony. Little note here, Mom remembered my dog. Go ahead, Tony.
All right, I thought we were playing a game. All right, here we go. All right, here's your question. First question about Dave. Who was Dave's favorite, or who is Dave's favorite superhero?
That would be Batman.
You're awesome, Mom.
Isn't that his favorite hero? Superman. Oh, it's Superman. I meant to say Superman.
No, you did great. That was perfect, Mom. Thank you.
No, I meant to say Superman.
Well, you didn't, Malachi.
Oh, that is your mother. Respect that woman.
I was talking about our dogs.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Mom, next question. What was Tony's first official job?
At a supermarket.
What was the name of the supermarket?
Winn-Dixie.
Yes! Oh!
All right, go ahead.
Mom, here's question number 2 for Dave. What was the name of Dave's first official girlfriend?
I think it was Brittany. It wasn't Brittany?
I don't even know if I had a friend named Brittany growing
Were
up.
you going for Bridget?
Bridget, that was it.
Mom.
That was more of a crush
Yeah.
that Dave had, but not a girlfriend. So
I think she had more of a crush on me than I did on her.
No, that's all right. We're doing good.
Oh, this
You're
is
doing great.
horrible.
No, this is great. Go ahead. Your question number 3.
Mom, what number 3 for Tony? What is Tony's favorite drink at Starbucks?
Venti a Venti Americano.
How would you know that?
How do you know
Because
that?
me and you like the same drink.
You set me up, bro. You wrote these questions knowing Mom would know this. All
No,
right.
I didn't. It was a good question. I approved all these questions with you before we started.
Yeah, but I didn't know. It doesn't. Go, cheater.
Go ahead.
Go
All
ahead.
right. Question number 3 for Dave. What was Dave's favorite fast food restaurant growing up?
Taco Bell.
Yes.
He didn't write your answers on here. So
Well, you already know
I
that's
do,
it.
but I was
All
just
right.
making sure. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Mom, number 4 for Tony. We're only doing 5 questions. What did Tony go to college for? Before he surrendered to preach, what did he go to college for?
Do you want me to sound that?
In other words, listen, you wrote this all funny. In other words, before he went to Bible college, he went to another college. What was his major? What did he go to college for? Is that clear enough?
Yes.
I think an electrical engineer. I'm not sure.
Yes!
God.
No. Computer science.
It is computer science.
And thank God he's a preacher
I
now.
knew that.
He would have never made it in computer science. So not gonna happen.
All right. Question number 4 for Dave. How old was Dave when he surrendered to preach?
He was 13.
You are so wrong, Mom. I became a man of God when I was 14 years old. That's okay,
Oh,
Mom.
I was off by a year.
Mom,
Hey,
it's still wrong. It's still wrong. You're breaking my heart, Mom.
Mom, that's all right. I didn't know that either. So, all right, go ahead.
Okay, Mom. This is the last question about Tony. What was the only sport Tony played in school? Junior high. What sport?
Soccer.
She got it. I did not think you would remember that because we didn't play sports.
You wrote that question and I said, Mom would probably know that, and you said, no, I put that in there because that's an easy win for you, Dave. Mom
I
will
didn't
never
think
know
Mom
that.
would remember that. We didn't play sports growing up, besides karate.
That karate is more than a sport, my friend.
You approve these. So,
All right. Mom,
Question number 5.
Wait, we need a moment. Mom, I need you to really think hard on this next question concerning me, okay? Can you give me give me your best? Can you do that for me, Mom?
I will.
Yeah.
Okay. You sound so confident, Mom.
Just let her listen to the
Just
question.
go.
All right, Mom. Who caused Dave to get his first stitches?
Denny did.
Denny. Let's go with Denny.
No, Mom. It was this guy right here. It was Tony. He hit me in the face
With a gun.
a fake gun. We
Yep.
were playing G.I. Joe.
In the middle of the night, or late at night.
It was late at night. He couldn't see, and he's like, freeze! Instead of just being a gentleman and like, freeze! He was like, freeze!
No, I actually ran around the corner and did it because I was jumping out at you.
Do you remember that, Mom? You took me to
I
get.
don't remember that at all.
Yeah. Do you remember Dave in our house growing up?
Did you know I was in your house when we were kids?
I remember.
Because you were always frustrated and aggravated with him. So,
All right, Mom. Here's the deal. Right now, it's not looking too good for
do you
me.
need help? I'll give you a calculator because that's a lot of numbers to add up.
Listen, folks, we are at 5 questions, 5 points each. Pastor Tony got 15 points. How many points did I get?
5 points each.
5 points each. Oh,
5.
Mom, I got 5 points. You know what that means?
I'm your favorite son.
Tony is.
Who's your boy? Right here, baby.
Mama's boy is Tony. I'm the official loser.
Your official what? Say it for the camera. Say it there. You're the official what?
Sorry, boys. But I'm officially the #1 mama's boy. Hey, wait a minute. Can you do a retake? Because there's something. I don't want a video of mama's boy. So let's do it. I'm not the #1 mama.
Hey, you're not even supposed to be in this. Why is Denny there, Mom?
Hey, if you don't know, this is my older brother, Denny. And I guess it doesn't matter if you won or I won because...
No, sorry, you guys lost. I won. I'm the winner. I won.
That's right. Let's admit you are Mama's boy.
He is a kiss-up.
Pastor Tony, Pastor Dave, but I'm #1.
Well, that settles it. Mama's boy competition goes to Denny. Even though I'm still a little brokenhearted,
So I
I
don't
only
get
got
any-
1 correct.
I don't get any prizes.
You get nothing. It's Mother's Day anyway, so it doesn't matter.
All right.
All right.
No, that might not be good.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. From your favorite son,
Thank you.
Tony.
Bye.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom!
Have you been drinking those earthly monster drinks again? You know those drinks are not good for
I know,
you.
Mom, I know they're not good for you, but I love them. They give me so much energy.
Those energy drinks, Leonard, are not good for you.
Okay, Mom, I understand. But the most important thing right now, Mom, is it's Mother's Day! And I wanted to say Happy Mother's Day to you and that I love you.
Thank you, Leonard. I love you too, my baby boy.
Okay, Mom.
Bye-bye.
Love you too. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Ugh. Hey kids, it's Mother's Day, and we are so excited to be with you today on this very special day. It is so good for you to take time today to say Happy Mother's Day to your mom if you haven't done that yet, and I hope you have. Well, we have a lot of emails, but I'm only going to go to 2 today because I've got some videos to show you of some kids that are saying Happy Mother's Day and why they love their mother. So come on over here with me here. Yep. This one is from Lakin Bridges, and she asks the question, what color is the grass on your planet? So I got me some grass from my planet, and I'm going to show you. Hold on. There it is. It's kind of a pink, greenish, I don't know, mainly just pink, but it's really bright and it glows at night. And that is the grass on my planet. All right, let's sit that down. Okay. Now there was one other question. Let me come over here. I think this one's from your sister. This one, yes. Renee asked the question. Leonard, what in the world? What? She thinks my planet's name means gibberish? I didn't even know that myself. Gobbledygook. I guess that maybe it does sound like gibberish. So I guess that makes sense if my planet's name means gibberish. I didn't know that, Renee. But if you've learned that my planet's definition is gibberish, thank you for informing me. Now, let's hold off on the rest of the emails so we can check out these videos of some very special kids that are saying Happy Mother's Day and why they love their mother so very much? Check it out.
I love Mommy because she takes me to dance class, and she also watches cooking shows with me, and she cooks with me, and she takes me to the coffee shop with me, and I love Mommy.
Hi, my name is Brayden, and I am 10 years old. Two of the things I like about my mom are that she takes me fun places like Magic Mountain. Another thing I like about my mom is that she does school with me. So those are a couple of the things that I like about my mom.
Oh, hey Leonard, I'm going to tell you some super stuff about my mom. During this quarantine time, we would ride bikes around the neighborhood. And when the quarantine wasn't around, we would go on a special day. When I went on my special day with my mom, we went bowling. And I let her win. And it was very fun. What does your mom do for fun? Super Mom! I like my mama because she always gives me nice warm hugs and kisses, and that she always cares for me and dresses up nice on the best days. Because it's colder, because hold my arm and hold my food so much, and I like it, and I love Mommy. Hey Leonard, I was just thinking of some awesome stuff my mom does. Like at night when the girls are asleep, she'll let me cuddle with her and watch some movies. And I play basketball. She's not really good at sports, but she is my biggest fan. I thank God for my wonderful mom. See you later, Leonard.
My name is Kayla Dunsmore, and I'm going to tell you 3 things that I like about my mom. First is that she takes me fun places like Magic Mountain. Second is that she cooks food for me. Third is that she helps me with school. So that's 3 things I like about my mom.
Things I love about my mom is we have so much fun together, and sometimes whenever she's mowing, sometimes she has to get gas and we go in the car with the dogs, and she lets me get sweets, and she makes the best dinner, like tonight, and we have so much fun, and she's the best mom in the world. She lets me even snuggle with her and sleep with her overnight. She's the best.
I love my mom because she cooks food for me, she irons my clothes, she washes my clothes, she gets me ready for church, she cares for me, she took me into this world, and I love her so much.
Hey Leonard, I want to tell you stuff about my mom. One time we went to the store together, and it was just me and Mommy, and we went to this makeup store, and somebody did my makeup, and then we went bowling, and it was so fun. And when I'm hungry, she makes me the best food. And when I fall on my bike, she helps me, and she's the best mommy ever.
Hi, my name is Chloe and I am 12 years old. One of the things I like about my mom is that she comforts me when I'm sick or sad or hurt. And another thing I like about my mom, the most important thing I like about her, is that she loves Jesus. Leonard, what do you like about your mom?
Happy Mother's Day! We love you!
Whoa! Well, if you sent in one of those videos, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And happy Mother's Day to everybody that's a mother. We'll see you next time. Woo!
Well, if you couldn't tell already, I am a superhero fan. but not just any superhero, Superman. I love Superman. I've liked Superman since I was a kid. Ever since I was little, I thought Superman was the greatest superhero ever. And right now we're down in my man cave. Well, we call it the Fortress of Solitude. It's just basically my basement, but I've decorated with all my favorite Superman collectibles and pictures and whatever anybody would maybe give me that's Superman related. I just love Superman, and most people know that. We go down here as a family sometimes and hang out, watch movies, or my friends will come over and we'll hang out here, but mainly the kids bring their friends down here when they have a sleepover. But the point is this area reminds me of how important superheroes are to people. People love heroes. And one of the greatest heroes that we've ever had in our life, and you may not realize this, is moms. That's right. Did you realize your mom is a superhero? If you didn't, it's time you know. You're probably wondering, how in the world is my mom a superhero? Well, she does have super strength. And the way you know that is just by simply understanding these three things. One of the super strengths she has is the ability to see through walls. How can she see through a wall or a door? Well, think about it. Have you ever done something that you thought your mom had no idea what was going on? I mean, like you were in your room, maybe you're supposed to clean it, and you're shoving all your stuff under the bed or in the closet. My kids do that a lot. They even have taken their stuff and shoved it in their drawers and closed them up as if we wouldn't know. But mom always seems to know what's going on behind the door. She doesn't even have to walk in. She just asks to basically knock on the door and just say, hey, you better not be putting that under your bed. She might even say, I know you're putting that in your closet. You better not put that junk in your closet. Get that out. And you're thinking, how in the world did you know? Because they can see through walls. They're superheroes. They know things that are going on behind that door. You know, another way your mom is a superhero is she can read your mind. Think about it. She knows what you're going to say before you even say it. You've ever been so upset at your mom you were about to say something you shouldn't say? Something sarcastic or disrespectful, and your mom goes, don't you say that. Don't even dare say it. And you're thinking, how did you know what I was going to say? I know what you're going to say because you were going to say something sassy, or you're going to say something sarcastic or disrespectful. And you're thinking, yeah, I was. She knows. All she has to do is look at your face, look at your eyes, and she knows what's in your brain. Moms are superheroes. They have a superpower too. That ability to put fear in your heart. All they have to do is look at you in the face, look you deep in your eyes, and they know how to put fear in your heart. My mom used to get upset, and I knew she was upset when her eyes started twitching. Yeah. Boy, when that eye started twitching, I knew, I'm in trouble now. Because that was her, if you would call it, superpower. She put fear in my heart. My kids say I have angry eyebrows. I don't even know what that means. Apparently when I get upset, my eyebrows get really obvious and sink in, and I don't know. I can't even really figure out what they're talking about. But I get angry eyebrows, and that's their way of knowing I'm upset. But regardless, I know and you know that your mom is a superhero. Now, in order for a mom to be a superhero, they need to be a good mom. The Bible calls it a virtuous mom. The word virtue means upright, moral, godly, good. Is your mom a good mom? Now, before you answer that question, be careful. Because your idea of what you think is a bad mom sometimes could be interpreted by saying she gets on to me, so therefore she's not a good mom. But good moms get onto their kids when they do bad things. So if you've done something wrong and your mom got onto you, you've got a good mom, even though you think she shouldn't say anything to you at all about what you've done wrong. Good moms are virtuous moms. That's what the Bible tells us in Proverbs chapter 31. It talks about a superhero mom and what a superhero mom is. And it uses one particular word, virtuous, upright, good, virtuous. If your mom is a Christian, she has God in her life, and that's where her super strength comes from. Now, not super strength to pick up a car or something extremely heavy, super strength to be the best she can be as a mom. Because a mom without God couldn't be an okay mom. She could even be a good mom. But a great mom is a godly mom. And I have a feeling that you have a great mom. And on this Mother's Day, you need to be grateful for your great mom, your superhero mom, your, as Proverbs 31 says, your virtuous mom. See, in Proverbs chapter 31, in verse 10, the Bible says, her price is far above rubies. That means she's basically priceless. She is so incredible. She is priceless. I like superhero comic books. But to be honest with you, I don't think I've ever read one. I just like collecting the old ones. Did you know the first superhero comic book came out in 1938 and it sold for 10 cents? 10 cents. But just recently, that same comic book sold for over $3 million. You say, why would anybody pay that much money for a Superman comic book? Because they consider that comic book to be priceless. You shouldn't even put a price on it. It's so valuable. It's such a great collectible item. But with moms, it should be the same way. If you have a Christian mom who's virtuous and good and loving, you need to realize she's not just a superhero, she's priceless. And the Bible tells us that in verse 11, she's trustworthy. That's a superhero mom. And then it goes on to say she's good in the next verse, which was verse 12. And the Bible says if you have a superhero mom, she's priceless, she's trustworthy, she's good, and she's hardworking. It really says that. In verse 13, it tells us how hard she works. She's worketh willingly with her hands. And then the next verse, it tells us that she is willing to go out and shop. You're like, oh, come on. So my mom's a superhero mom because she goes shopping? Yeah, especially nowadays. Have you been outside lately? Have you been to the grocery store? It's crazy the way things are because of the coronavirus. But your mom loves you so much that she's willing to cook and clean and shop and be good to you, and you can trust her, and she's trustworthy. Which brings me to verse 15. The Bible actually says a superhero mom, a virtuous mom, is willing to cook. She gets up so early back in the time of Jesus, the sun wasn't even out. Have you ever gotten up so early the sun wasn't up? Well, nowadays moms don't really get up that early to cook. But your mom probably still cooks for you in the morning or maybe in the afternoon, mainly at night for dinner. But even if she doesn't cook for you and you say she just orders out, she just orders us food, well, be glad she does that for you because she's wanting to make sure you're fed. That's a superhero mom. Proverbs chapter 31 also tells us in verse 16 that she's well, basically thrifty. What does that mean? She goes out of her way to make sure she's saving money so she can put money into other areas that are good for you. Maybe she uses coupons when you go grocery shopping and she's trying to save money. That's a thrifty mom. That's a superhero mom. The Bible says in verse 17 she's strong. Oh, I don't even know what that means when it comes to strength as a Christian. Maybe it means she is willing to put up with you when you're not being so kind. She's strong enough to deal with your dad when he's being annoying. If you have an annoying dad, yeah, sometimes I can be that way. But as a Christian woman, a superhero virtuous mom, she's strong. Then it says in verse 18, she's always going out of her way for you. In verse 19 and 20, she's giving. And then it says in verse 22, she's creative. Do you have a creative mom? If you do, you have a superhero mom. It's a great virtue. And then in verse 21, she's brave. And it keeps on telling us in verse 22 and verse 23 and verse 24, she's a servant. She's willing to put you first before herself. Oh, I love a superhero mom because in verse 26 it says she's wise. Verse 27, she's always looking out for her family. And then it goes on to say in verse 28, she's respected by her family. If you finish up that chapter, she's 1 out of a million, verse 29. That means she's one of a kind. She's loving God every day of her life in verse 30. That means she gets up in the morning and she's determined to put God first. That's a true superhero mom. And in verse 31, she's praised. You know, it's easy to lift up a superhero like Superman or Flash or Spider-Man and say he's amazing because he can shoot webs or he can fly. But your mom is amazing because if she has God in her life and she's virtuous, that means good and godly, then your mom is a superhero. And according to Proverbs chapter 31, all of these things from verse 10 to verse 31 describe your mom. Well, she may not be every single one of these things, but even if she's 2 or 3 of these things, you need to thank her for that today, because today's Mother's Day. So go up to her and say, Mom, thank you for being creative. Or maybe your mom's not too creative, but she's good to you, just like verse 12 says. So say, Mom, thank you for being good to me. Thank you for being trustworthy, like verse 11. Thank you for being a superhero. I'm so glad you're my mom, because you are priceless. You, Mom, are my hero. It's Mother's Day, so let's make sure we say thank you to Mom today. Are you with me? Because today is a special day for your mom. Let's make it happen. Now, it's time for a missions moment.
Hey, this is Missionary Chris Birkhoktz, and I wanted to share with you this Missions Minute for Fellowship Baptist Church and all you kids there with your program. Excited that you're watching this online. That's awesome. I'm here in Honduras, and we're dealing with a lot of exciting things here as well, including coronavirus that you're all dealing with. And here, there's a lot of people that don't have food right now. So we've been spending our time getting food to those people that just don't have anything. Today, I filled up my pickup truck completely full with chili peppers, and we gave them out to everybody we could, along with some rice and things like that. And but they're so excited to get food because they don't have very much. And we ought to be thankful that God's given us plenty to eat. Honduras is a place that's really hot. This week, it's about 100 degrees every single day. And you can see behind me, the grass is all dead. We haven't had rain in a long time, and it's pretty dry here. But I'm excited that you're all there watching this online and staying faithful to things at church. And I hope you'll pray for missionaries. Missionaries are giving the good news that Jesus Christ died for our sins to people all over the world. And that's an exciting thing to be part of. Thanks for letting me be part of your time together tonight, and God bless.
Hey, FBC kids, Dave Everly here. Hey, just a quick shout out. Keep watching those videos from Junior Church and Awana that Pastor Dave has been putting out. He's been doing a fantastic job. And guess what? We're going to get through all this. We're going to be back together again. I miss you guys. And Cinnamon here misses you guys too. We'll see you soon. Bye.